Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, or guys and gals, whichever you prefer. It's Andre, also known as the Shadow Cookie on YouTube, and today I would just love to provide you with a short update because seriously, how long has it actually been ever since I last uploaded an update about, the state of the channel and other things? Yeah, stuff like that. There ain't going to be anything scripted here. It's just me talking into a microphone. The things that I usually have trouble with, but that's a different story altogether. We are not going to get into that right now. What matters, however, would be the following. My uploads certainly aren't frequent. I am sure those of you who have been long-time followers of the channel, you are well aware that my schedule, if you even want to call it a schedule, can be very, very sporadic indeed. Sometimes I upload stuff and there's only going to be like a couple of days in between videos. Other times, like right now, it's going to be months, whole months before a new video appears. And well, that would be primarily due to the reason that I am just so damn busy. So damn busy with things all the time, of course, primarily real life and such, that I just can't upload as much as I would love to. Unfortunately, there are other reasons as well, though, and I'd say those reasons are even more grave and severe than just real life. I mean, I can go to school, I can work my job, and whenever I'm not doing that, of course, I could still try to upload videos, but the issues are, well, primarily free issues, and those have been issues in the past, and I am pretty sure they are going to continue to be issues down the road. Firstly, I don't live alone. That is a huge problem because whenever I can upload things, most of the time people over here, they want to sleep or have some privacy. And I can't exactly be screaming or just, talking into a microphone while they are trying to do that. Secondly, I live with a whole bunch of environmental noise around me at almost all times. And you might actually be able to hear some of that in the background right now as I am speaking. There is a playground, not just a playground, there's a whole kindergarten next door. And I have mentioned this in the past, but I am just going to mention it again. That kindergarten makes noise, a whole bunch of noise, and usually that noise tends to happen when I have the best opportunity to record stuff. So yeah, it's not really a good situation that I am in. When I can record stuff during the day, the children are making noise. When I can record stuff, in the afternoon or at night, and people are busy or asleep. So yeah, I am not really finding plenty of moments to actually record my episodes. And hey, there's a third thing. Whenever I do have a perfect window of time to record stuff, it's usually my throat acting up because, and this is something I've mentioned a whole bunch in the past too, when I talk you can actually hear that right now. When I talk, my throat gets dry real fast. And I don't know why that is. I never had a doctor check it out. I don't think it would be worth it, but when I try to talk just right now, this update has been a little over 4 minutes so far, and I can already feel my throat getting really dry. And what does that mean? I have to do little things like all the time to not screw up my words and sentences, and you might be able to hear that as well, just my throat being dry. It tends to create some unpleasant noises, and of course, a very sensitive, expensive microphone like this, it's going to pick up everything. Not just the children outside, but also, yeah, my breathing and whatever throat related noises. And you know, I always assumed that nobody wants to hear this, so I would scrap a whole bunch of videos, just scrap them immediately as soon as I could hear something happening, something I didn't want to happen. Nowadays, I've tried to ignore it a little bit more because, as it turns out, my audience is not very big. I don't know why I always, cared about it so much. It's not like this channel has a million followers. There's only a handful of you guys, and of course, I appreciate every single one of you, be it guy or gal. I appreciate any kind of time you choose to invest, by watching these silly videos, by watching this random YouTube channel that is very, very inconsistent indeed. I appreciate all that, but still, it's just a handful of people, but I am still following just the basic idea that nobody wants to hear this happening in the background, especially because my audio setup isn't really that professional. I may have an expensive mic and a mixer as well, but besides that, all I've got is this small room and, well, simple stuff like Audacity. I am certainly no audio engineer. I don't know how other big, much, much bigger YouTubers, like, let's just name a few examples here. For example, people like John Wolf, formerly known as Harshly Critical. That guy is somebody I watch all the time, and I am really, really fascinated by the way he creates his audio, how just flawless everything in it sounds. And I just don't know how to do that. It's not like I haven't checked, like, online before, but I am just not given the proper environment and equipment. This room, as it is, can't really be that improved. I've got like a whole bunch of echo, and you can probably hear that right now as well. Just add that on top of the already existing list of issues. You can hear my audio, it's good. I would say it's good, but it's certainly not as clear, I guess, as it could be. And there's of course the background noise as well. I can create some decent audio, and I mean, just thinking about what my audio was like back in the days years ago, I mean, this is like fucking beautiful. It even makes me swear. It's that beautiful. I mean, I can't believe it. Back in the days, I would never have thought that I would one day have audio like this. But still, by, going by standards nowadays, it's alright, but nowhere near as perfect as it could be. And I unfortunately can't afford perfect audio. I can't just change this room. I can't just move just because of like noises outside. That's ridiculous. And I also lack the knowledge. I just lack the knowledge to experiment with my audio more and remove certain things to make it sound crisp and clear. So yeah, that one, the third point, is certainly the most severe, I'd say, because those noises outside, they go away every now and then. The people busy and asleep, that also goes away every now and then. But my setup, my equipment, unfortunately, that's not going away anytime soon. I am stuck with it. And I also don't see myself anytime soon improving and, like, evolving, if you will, to an entirely new level. That's not going to happen. All I can do is watch other channels, be amazed, and then pity myself. But hey, does it really matter that much at the at the end of the day? Does it really matter that much at the end of the day? Not really. Because, like I already mentioned, my audience is small. So very small. If I am lucky, each video I upload is gonna get like 20 views in total, sometimes 30. And over the course of like a year or two, maybe up to 60. but only if I'm lucky. I mean, my style isn't really the kind of style that people like to see. What am I? I am slow. I stand in place, I talk a whole bunch about stuff that nobody really cares about, but it's just, my style. If I was famous, I would probably try to adapt a little bit more. I would try to create something that more people want to see, broaden the demographic, as they say, if that's even correct. I don't know. I just heard that once. But as it is, like this right here, it's just my hobby still. It was my hobby so many years ago when I started my career, quote unquote, with I Wanna Be the Fan game. It was a hobby back then, and it still is a hobby today. There are many more games I would love to let's play, all of them horror related. Just to name a few examples, I would love to let's play Resident Evil 7 because I absolutely love that game. And there are many, many more, but yeah, that was funny too, wasn't it? Here are a few examples. Just gonna name one. Actually, I can't think of many more at the moment. I would have to like go down the list. But yeah, I just can't though, because if I could finish my Let's Plays much faster, maybe then you would see more content on this channel. But like I said, there are just too many obstacles that prevent me from actually going all out. I would love to do that, but it's not happening. And that's what this update is all about, pretty much. I just wanted to let you know that I am still here and that I want to record more, upload more, but because of those three issues, yeah, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not. I am so sorry. The noises outside, the noises inside, people wanting their privacy, and my throat on top of it all. I certainly don't have it easy. Other people, they can record whenever they want to, they are not bothered by noises. I suppose I should feel grateful, because quite a few people who let's play stuff, they actually live in the city, and they've got noises like cars and people all day, every day. I live out here in a village, but still, of course, I happen to live right next to the only kindergarten as far as the eye can see. So, what you gonna do about it? Right? What you gonna do about it? And of course, there's my throat too. Other people I know, like my old pal Jacob Singer, also known as Frozen Foxy on YouTube. And that guy, back in the days, he would upload he would upload a bunch of stuff like all week. He would just sit down on the weekend and record for like many hours on end. I can't do that. When I record for like half an hour, my throat is just dead, even right now. Thus far, the update has been going on for a little over 13 minutes now. And I think after I am done with this, the first thing I need to do is like just, stop and give my throat some rest for at least like 2, maybe 3 hours before I can dare to do something else again. It's a sad story, but hey, it's my story. I don't want you to feel sorry for me, because why the hell would I want you to do that? I just want to let you know that's why. That's why you're not seeing more on this channel. It's unfortunate. Back in the days, I wanted this channel to become something a little bigger, but I never quite got around to doing it. I never spent any time on marketing, if you will, making my name known a little bit more out there. I stuck to my style that has a very small target audience indeed, and thus here we are. Not to mention I am very busy in real life as well. Like I already hinted at, I go to school. I suppose you could call it a kind of college over here in Germany. It's a sort of college right now, 1 year, and after that perhaps another. And after that I might go to study some at a university. Next to that I've got a mini job as well. Yeah, I am plenty busy. So yeah, that's a load of my mind. And now you know. I am so incredibly sorry, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, that I don't give you updates like these more frequently. I am pretty sure had I done that from the start, maybe my audience would be bigger. Nowadays, maybe it would be, but I was always a bit too lazy. I tried to have regular updates some years ago, but at some point they just kind of died. Maybe because I saw my audience wasn't really growing, and yeah, they just kind of disappeared. Well, here's one. Just an update saying I care about you. I still do. I care a lot about you, my audience. Why wouldn't I care about you? Like I said, every single damn second you choose to spend on my silly content instead of other more important things, thank you so very much. Thank you so much for watching that run, there we go again. Thank you so much for watching that one random YouTuber, Let's Player, whatever, from Germany. It means a lot to me, and I hope that this update wasn't too boring. Actually, this update wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the fact that earlier today I wanted to record the next episode of Fran Bo, but then the goddamn kindergarten started acting up again, and the noise was just so much I just decided, I can't record like this, it's time for that update. So I don't disappear again for another couple of months without letting people know what's happening. So there you go. If you made it to this point, almost 70 minutes now, thank you so very much. I know, might have been a little disappointing to hear that not much more is going to happen anytime soon. There are also not going to be frequent Franbo uploads, but I'll try. Every now and then I try, because I want to finish that game at least. My career has been full of mistakes and errors and, misjudging the situation, and so many Let's Plays had to die as a result. There we go again. I can never quite talk without screwing up my sentences, correct? The last Let's Play that had to die was, I think, Silence of the Sleep. A game I really enjoyed so very much, but then things happened again. Might have also been my change from the old microphone to this new one. Things just happened. That's what always occurs. Things happen, and suddenly another Let's Play bites the dust. I enjoyed that game. I really did. I wish I could have seen the conclusion of it, but yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Updates and uploads aren't going to be that frequent, but I am still here. If you're still interested, those of you who are long-time followers, as well as those of you who haven't been, who only stumbled upon the channel recently, much has happened over the course of its history. Many things I remember fondly, but mostly things I wish I could forget. But yeah, the Shadow Cookie is still alive and still kicking, going strong somewhat. I wish. I really, really wish. But there is going to be more content sometime soon in the near or distant future. That's what matters. And if I am going to finish my Let's Play of Franbo whenever that is done, the next Let's Play, if I choose to make one, I hope, it is definitely going to be a little more professional. But until that day, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching. I wish I could say more stuff like, hey guys, hey gals, but that sort of bro to bro, if you will, like pal to pal, buddy to buddy talk. But I can't really do that. The thing is, I was raised in a certain way to be as polite as possible, and I just can't talk like that. I can't go, hey guys, what's happening? What the hell? It just sounds wrong to me, is the thing, when I say, hey guys, no. I much prefer, hey ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Something a little more, a little more polite and professional and whatnot. Something a little more respectful, but who cares about that, am I right? You certainly don't, and I guess I shouldn't care too much either. Like I said, Thank you all for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this was somewhat insightful, and I am going to see you all again very, very soon. I hope. I want there to be at least one more Franbo episode before the end of the year 2017. Until next time, until then. And that's almost now, there we go. 20 minutes of an update video. I still got it. I can still talk. Yeah, now I'm just dragging this on and on and on. Until next time.